Hi, welcome back to TrailDudes. We're going on the hike up here to Elowah Falls and McCord Creek Falls. We're out here in the rain, roughing it for you to get some cool shots of the trail, show you some new things.
I like this water thingy. I don't know what it is, but it's cool looking.
I think we should drink some of this water. It's coming out of a water storage unit.
Yeah, maybe.
What does this sign say, Jeff?
It says Elowah Falls that way.
Pretty sure that's not what it says.
That's what it says right here, Elowah Falls. There's an arrow. Yeah.
I think that's the most trustworthy one there, the one that's carved by a knife, rather than the actual sign.
Well, these ones are trails we're not taking, right?
We're following the real mountain man trail here, the one that's carved with a knife.
So if you're lost in the woods, these are all thimbleberry plants. They're gonna have some nice little berries on there that you can eat, but not yet because there's no berries. So if you got lost now, you'd kind of be screwed.
I remembered my boots today after last week and the mud catastrophe. I made sure I brought those.
TJ sees a cave, but I don't see it. Where's the cave?
Right there. Well, turns out it wasn't really a cave. It's just a big tree falling. From the distance, it got me a little bit excited, but not really anything to be excited about.
There's some more caves.
We just passed a group of really sad looking people. I think maybe they couldn't find the waterfall. That's what we're here for, so you can watch the TrailDudes video first, know where to go and what to expect, so you don't have sad faces on the way down.
We've come to a fork in the road, in the trail.
I don't know which way to go. What do you think, Jeff?
Paper, rock, scissors. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3.
Oh, we keep doing the same thing.
1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3.
You can't do paper every time.
1, 2, 3.
Alright, you win. You choose.
This way. We got some different colored mud here.
I think maybe the trail got washed out. Had to be repaired.
Maybe it was Bigfoot or the vampires from last week.
Oh yes, we never did find Bigfoot. It's been raining so much we have moss growing everywhere, as you can see. Jeff's way ahead of me on the trail. I don't know what's going on. He's so much faster than me today. So we're gonna run and catch up to him. Ready? Go. Oh, now he's running. He doesn't want to be caught.
This trail's kind of cool. It makes me feel like I'm Irish or something. Because there's like rolling hills and moss and green.
What does that have to do about being Irish?
Ireland is like that, I guess. I don't know, I've never been.
Maybe you should go.
We should go. The TrailDudes Ireland.
We're not sponsored by Ireland Tourism.
But we could be. TJ almost got eaten by a ferocious doggy, but it's okay, he's still alive.
Still alive.
We almost missed probably one of the coolest views we've had while up on the hike. Check it out.
Time to test out my new waterproof boots in the mud. Step right in this puddle. Got a really big footprint right there. Could be Bigfoot. I don't know. Or someone just with a really big shoe. There's some bars up here on these rocks. You look careful, you might see them. I'm not sure if they're handrails or if we're going to be walking up there. It's just a cage to keep Bigfoot in.
It's like a miniature cave for puppets and stuff.
So what you're saying is we could have a puppet show up here?
Maybe.
Jeff thought he had the best view of the hike, but once again I one-upped him. and I have the best view of the hike. Got a little resting spot right here. It's a little bit wet though. I think my butt's getting wet.
It's that time again. Time for some TrailDudes trail nuts.
So as I mentioned before, there's some bars up here. It turns out they're just handrails. These are here for safety. Hand on the rail so you don't fall. Safety first. The wildflowers are starting to come out now that we're getting a little further into the spring.
If I had a hanger, I could put it on the rail and it'd be a cliffhanger.
It's maybe one of the best views of all the hikes we've been on so far.
So actually, I found the best view. Beat TJ again. If you just want to kind of pan around, TJ, you can see that this is clearly the best view.
Hike's not over yet.
We're from Portland.
Yes.
We're doing the hike here to the falls on this rainy day that was supposed to be sunny. But that's Oregon, so it's good.
Yeah, it's totally enjoyable. It's always good to get out, even on a rainy day.
All right, so we can finally see the waterfall down below us there. We also have this cliff overhang as we're walking through this narrow stretch, weaving around this rock wall here.
Pretty fantastic view of the waterfall from up here. Got the trickle on the moss. Seen this before on a lot of our hikes, but it never gets old. Mushrooms. Not the kind that you eat though. So right here, these little seahorse looking things, it's new growth ferns, and these are supposed to be the part that you actually want to eat. So maybe Jeff wants to try it.
Kind of slimy and fuzzy. Tastes pretty terrible. Yeah.
Yeah, so probably should stick with the berries if you're starving in the woods.
Yeah.
Get the taste of that out of his mouth, Jeff's going for the trail nuts. Got a slug right there. Do you know what happens when you put salt on slugs, Jeff?
They shrivel up and die. Oh man, it's like triple falls, but there's only 2 of them. Look.
Like double falls?
Yeah.
Just walking around this trail to discover one of the most amazing waterfalls we've seen so far. Wow. I've been up since 4:30 this morning, but this keeps me awake. Seeing things like this, amazing waterfalls behind me, sure beats staying at home and playing doodle jump. There's a big log in the trail. Oh, no, Jeff's just going around it. I'm going over it. Walking down this trail, Jeff's off like going up the side of the hill, so I got the best view right here. And this is where I stop. Any further might be just a little bit silly. Back up the log. We're walking up a log. Walking up a log. Here I am on this log. Jeff just kept walking up the hill, so if I fall off this into the waterfall, I'm on my own. So if you find this camera, please find Jeff, post it on YouTube. I love y'all, thanks for watching. Well, there's the guy right there.
You go to the other side and climb on top.
Here comes Jeff to join the party. Party over here! Careful, Jeff, it's kind of slippery. Without you, it'd just be TrailDudes, not TrailDudes. about that, Jeff. The log's broken in half.
How strong do you think that log is?
I think that it's broken in half. And
You think it'll hold me?
I'm thinking without you, it'll be TrailDudes, not TrailDudes.
You should stand here, just have your arm out just in case I die. So you can reach for me as I'm dying.
Don't die.
I'm not doing this.
I don't think we should climb out there. We're back here at the fork. We went up the hill last time, so we'll go ahead and take the other way to Elowah Falls now and check that out.
So as we're walking along, you can see the river down here. That looks pretty awesome. There's some kind of cool little mini falls here. We're going down the rapids. Looks pretty awesome.
So we're walking down to Elowah Falls now. It's below what we were looking at before. I can hear the water, so I think we're pretty close.
We got a cool little waterfall here. Just kind of a trickle fall.
Right behind me here is the waterfall we've been searching for. It's what we saw from the cop climbing out on that log. Dropping down the cliffside right here is pretty amazing. Let's keep going and see what we can see closer up.
This waterfall is pretty amazing. We're a couple, maybe 100 yards or so away from it, and the mist is reaching us all the way out here. There's even like a wind coming off of it just because of how strong it's hitting the ground. I'm out here with my phone. This rock in the middle of the river. So TJ didn't want to come down here because he said it was too slick and that he can see it from up top, but he's missing out. So cool.
Well, this concludes today's adventure. Join us next week for another epic adventure throughout the Pacific Northwest.